The FPL Gameweek Preview! News and updates, trending transfers, sexy stats, dank memes, and many, many more to prepare you for the next FPL Gameweek. News and updates. Hey, what's up guys? And in the FPL news today, there has been an absolute massacre of Premier League managers, with half of them completely dropping out as if they're playing bloody Squid Game. Daniel has fucked out of Norwich after getting them their first win of the season. We don't do that here. Dean Smith received his P45 in a post getting the sack from the Villa, but he logged onto Indeed straight away and got the Norwich job. Well, hey, talk about a bloody downgrade though, right? Steven Gerrard, the Liverpool legend, has become Dean Smith's villain though, taking the Aston Villa job away from him. Let's hope Gerrard doesn't have any slip-ups here though, right? Then we also have Eddie Howe coming in after being unemployed for about 5 years, taking the Newcastle job. Wait, hang on. Eddie Howe, who got Bournemouth relegated after spending about 100 million quid, is now the manager of the richest football club in the world. More like Eddie, how the f*** have you managed that one? But after all of those managers getting the boot, somehow Ole is still at the wheel and still the manager of Manchester United.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
But on international duty, Kane has showed he can actually play football. Did you know that? By scoring 7 goals in 2 games against a few plumbers and hairdressers. Robertson limped off injured for the Scotland, holding his hamstring. Where are you, Simicast? 3.9 million, get in my team. And Serbia beat Portugal to mean they didn't get automatic qualification to the World Cup, showing you why Mitrovic is actually a better Premier League striker than the Ronaldo. A few other things have happened, probably, but Bacon Boy doesn't get paid enough to do more news, right? So that's all you're gonna get for now. So now, on to weather. Trending transfers. Hang on, Bacon. You said to weather. Yeah, I did. I meant look at the most transferred in players this week and chinwagon whether or not I think they're a good option. You see what I did there? Big brain moves, right? Yeah. But the long hair merchant Frankie Lampard wannabe Conor Gallagher is the most transferred player in this week so far. And to be fair though, he has kind of scored 4 goals and got 4 assists, meaning he now actually has more FPL points than Antonio. But he's the one that you can never sell in Essential, right? Yeah. No, actually, how has Gallagher done this well? Salah, are you going out for him? Reece Jim Jams is second here, with Chelsea defenders more essential than food and drink for all of us right now. Like, you have to get them in. Cancelo is third on the list here then, but the real question is, Zhao, have you not got him yet? He's just that saucy of a player. You have to have him. Emile Smith-Rowe, the Croydon De Bruyne. Sorry. The Croydon De Bruyne is the 4th most transferred in player after scoring 3 goals in 3 games with just 5 shots. Like, damn, son, that's better finishing than Johnny Sins. Fair play. Then the final geezer here is Antonio, where why in the frick is someone buying him now? 1, you should already have him, and 2, why buy him now rather than before? I don't know about that. No. It's definitely just someone's nan who has just downloaded FPL and created their first ever team. They're like, oh, Antonio, yeah, I'll get him in now. Okay, fair enough. But to be fair, though, looking at all of these most transferred in players this week, all of them are actually decent enough to join the almighty Nathan Bacon FC. So they do, in fact, get the big boys' approval this week. All of them, yes. I wouldn't object to getting any of these in your team. Every single one of them. Congratulations, well done. Sexy stats. Well, right here, we go through some of the most sexual stats for the summer players last week to see if anything is proper sticking out or just tickling our pickle that looks very good, you know? Where the players who had the most shots last week were these. Oh dear. The Welsh Sonic himself, Daniel James, is out on top. And no, I'm not talking about pace. I'm talking about he had the most shots out of anyone last game week, with a whole 6 of them in total. Okay, that's not too bad, right? Every single one of them was off target. Not a single one on target.
Respect.
But tied in second was Damari Gray, who a lot of people have gone very grey on right now. You know, he's nowhere near our teams, right? But turns out, yeah, that should still be the case, because even though he had 5 shots here, he also had 0 on target as well. Like, what is happening to these guys? Have they all just been watching Timo Werner x Adama Traore finishing compilations? Like, none of them can shoot. Terrible. But some other wacky stats this week included Brentford's defensive midfielder Norgard had a higher XG than Salah, Ronaldo, Kane, Tony and Mbeumo did last week, combined and doubled. Oh, okay then. Christiansen also had a 4 times better XG than all of our captain Salah. That's how close Salah got to scoring last week. No. And then Ben Foster was the most bench player on 1.8 million managers' benches last week, but scored 11 points from getting all the saves and also saving a penalty as well.
And have Ole and man them skating. I see man them skating.
And that is that for the stats. So yeah, I guess these stats weren't too sexy, right? More of the most unlucky stats. But maybe next week we'll get some proper sexy stats and ones that are going to tease our nipples and everything. So you know what? Yeah, let's move on. Dank Memes. FPL players ready to enjoy 10 game weeks in 40 days. Yep, boy! Content creators realizing they'll have to make 4 videos a day. I like it. They call me 007. 0 goals, 0 assists, 7 points in the last 4 game weeks. Thank frick I didn't know him. Escaped that one, didn't I? Look at me. Look at me. I am the Lundstrom now. Lord Livramento is twice the player. Don't at me. What should we do for the international break? Twitter circles. Useful threads. Just wait till it ends. Yeet! Thank God it's finally ended though. Finally back to the real football. Big and boys, big tips. We're for the final section of this preview. I make sure your head isn't screwed loose at all. Make sure it's not wibbly wobbly as I give you some final last minute game week tips. And oh boy, don't you want Bacon Boy's big tip? Aye. You can see that on OnlyFans. Wait, what? But my biggest tips for this week include, don't be a cheeky scrub. Score all of the points. Alright, easier said than done, but you know what I'm saying. Try and get at least one Chelsea and Man City defender if you haven't got one of them already, as they will just give you a giant slapped bottom if you don't. Plan ahead for this busy bee schedule, where a lot of players probably will get reduced minutes or maybe even rested completely for a few games, so it might actually be a really good idea to focus on team depth right now rather than just an 11, you know? Having an extra 1 or 2 play-in player, especially if you've got Chelsea and Man City players, yeah, that is a good idea. Auto Sub FC ready for duty, like, we're all gonna have all the subs and wait, okay? Choose the captaincy wisely. It's still a good idea to stick with Salah, even if you think the Arsenal fixture isn't too amazing, but it is at home. He's going to be way captained. And there isn't really too many other great options. Ronaldo, Watford, yeah, but if you don't have him, Kane, Leeds, still not convinced. Salah could still be the best captain, or at least the safest one to go for. And finally, bookmark this Saturday night free. Ooh. As Bacon Boy is going to be doing a live match of the day challenge watch along stream drinking edition. So if you don't know what that is I don't pay attention to any football or any scores or any looking at anything FPL or my team or anything for the entire day, and I just watch match of the day, which show the highlights for all the games and also show the most exciting game right at the start. So if you're captain first, you're like, well, hey. But effectively, I just get to watch football highlights for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, whilst knowing nothing about what happened, and it's all about FPL. But I'm also going to turn it into a drinking game, either doing the shots when something terrible happens, like my player doesn't even start, or maybe getting all of the celebration shots in after my captain scores a hat-trick. Oh yeah. But anyway, stream is going to be amazing, so make sure you tune into that. But that is going to be it for Bacon Boys Game Week Preview! A brand spanking new series. Giving you all the info you need to know to get ready for the next game week, also while having fun along the way, because, you know, that's what FPL is all about. Let me know what you do think about this series, and also suggest any extra segments or any changes I can make to improve it, because, you know, it's not my show, it's our show. Amazing. Thanks for watching, but also, remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.